lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Juliet, and today I'll be talking about myths that need to be stopped in the natural hair community now. And they've gone on for too long, and you might know this, you might know some of them because you said them before or you used to think like that before, and you might also know some of them by what people have said to you. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so if you're new to this channel or if you're an old subscriber, I just want to let you know that I have written a book on 50 tips and tricks to help you grow your natural hair faster and longer. So if you would like to purchase it, you can get it from my website Igbocurls.com, or you can get it via the link pinned in the comment section below or in the description box. So on to myth number 1. What are you guilty of? So myth number 1 is heat damage and split ends can be repaired with products. False. So the truth is, as of right now, what I do know is there are products that are formulated to cover the appearance of split ends, but then they don't actually repair the hair strand. So please be advised that if you have a lot of split ends and if you have heat damage, that the only way to get rid of it or to make it better is to cut it off. So you cut it off and start with fresh ends, and make sure you take care of your hair better so you don't have any more heat damage and not so many split ends. And even though split ends are avoidable, you wouldn't have so many. So that's my myth number 1. So myth number 2 is that you have to change your hair products because they stop working after a while. I actually used to believe this one. It was just a quote that I always used to go around with even us YouTubers, and I eventually found out that actually that's not what happens. The products still work the same, except if they're expired, then obviously the product is a no-no. But what I'm trying to say is at different points in our life, our body has different needs, and that goes the same for our hair as well. So yeah, so it depends on what our lifestyle is at some certain point in our lives. Those products that used to work for us before may not work as well again because our hair may have different needs. Like your hair could be drier, your hair could need more of like intensive treatment. So it really depends on what your hair needs. Listen to your hair, ladies and fellas, if you're watching this. So listen to your hair and find out what your hair needs at the time. So it's not the product that stopped working, it's actually your hair that has changed due to your lifestyle changes. Okay? Another myth is that protective styles guarantee your hair growth, and this is kind of like a yes and a no. So I would say it depends on how that sentence is framed. Protective styles actually do not guarantee hair growth. However, protective styles do keep your hair hidden and your ends hidden to allow your hair grow in peace without being constantly manipulated, which leads to breakage. It is false that protective styles make your hair grow. However, protective styles do help your hair to retain more length when your hair is hidden properly in a protective style. And not every style is a protective style. Protective styles are styles that hide at least the ends of your hair. So tip number 4 is really quite annoying. I have heard this a lot and it just makes no sense to me because tip number 4 is fussy hair does not grow. Excuse me. Fussy hair does grow, and I just feel like this myth is specifically from what is shown on TV in terms of like ads, and you always see in most natural hair companies that do ads, you see that when they show type 2, type 3s and type 4s, you always see the lady with fussy hair shrunken, short, and just looking like different from the whole pack. And I feel like that has like trickled down to a lot of people to mean that fussy hair doesn't grow. I mean, she may have extremely long hair, it's just like really shrunken because fussy hair shrinks to about 70%. And I have a video talking about like characteristics of fussy hair and what fussy hair looks like. So if you don't know what fussy hair is, then you could go watch that video. So yes, fussy hair does grow. It does grow, okay? So if you don't know how long my hair is as well, you can check my videos. So yes, so let's stop that myth, shall we? If you're a company watching this, I think you should hire models and also hairstylists that actually show an adequate representation of what fussy hair really is. So enough of like making us look like we don't have hair, please. Alright, so my fifth tip is Afro hair texture is stronger than other hair types. This is absolutely false because I feel like this has grown in terms of popularity because of the thickness of our hair. So yes, our hair is a lot voluminous and, you know, a lot thicker, but not, this doesn't even apply to every natural. Some naturals have scantier hair, and this myth is honestly, like, I think they teach us from childhood. It also stems from when they say, oh, your hair is strong, your hair is hard. No, my strands are fragile. They're absolutely fragile, and they break and they snap really easily. I've had someone, let me not say people, but I've had someone who used to tell me, oh, that she had such thick voluminous hair, and then right now everything just looks like it's disappeared, because over the years she thought that Afro hair texture was stronger than other hair types, so she treated it however she liked. She used heat tools, she used so many damaging practices on her hair, and now she's barely left with anything. So it's key to know that our hair is as fragile, and that's why I always recommend that people do finger detangle, just to make sure that you minimize as much breakage as possible. So don't forget that you can get my book 50 tips and tricks. I'm just like putting it out there. But don't forget you can support me by doing that. Alright, so my sixth tip, I think it's my sixth tip, yeah. 6, 7, shit. So my final myth is natural hair is not for everyone. That just makes no sense. Every time I hear that, it just makes absolutely no sense. And I believe it's all about mindset, it's all about perception. And when you begin to see that your hair is hard and it's difficult, and you just feel like, no, I can't do all this work, it's too much work for me, I don't want to do this. It just, you're free to choose whatever you want to do with your hair, but then stop saying natural hair is not for everyone. It just doesn't make sense. It grows out of your scalp, it's yours, it's your crown. After you remove your weave and your wigs and whatever else extensions you use on your hair, what you're left with is this. So make sure you treat it well, and make sure that if you like hair, some people don't even care about hair, but if you're watching this, then you definitely like hair. So what I would say on this myth is stop saying that, and even if you feel that you're not ready to grow your natural hair, you don't have to discourage other people by saying natural hair is not for everyone, okay? Just keep that to yourself. So yeah, so just please, let's stop saying those myths. And if you have more myths that I haven't mentioned that people have said to you, or you used to think was right but now you know better, then let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. So don't forget to obviously subscribe and like this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to live well, live great, and pray always. God loves you. Take care, lovely. Bye. God bless you. Bye.